One of the reasons we help them throw a better party is not just by having the lighting, by getting to use the outdoor space, by creating a better, more enjoyable outdoor room with the lighting piece. We're adding the audio in there. And there's kind of a new take on outdoor audio. And when I was young, we used to like get these big monumental speakers, right? And we would just plug two of them in, we would turn up the volume, and we would crank it, right? Mm-hmm. And I was a bit of a rocker. So I used to crank it extra loud, and I loved it, right? And if you were standing in front of the speaker, all you would hear is the speaker. You couldn't talk to your friend, right? But if you were, 50 feet away and you were at the same party, you could have a conversation. So that was great, in the conversational tone. But now that I've aged a little bit, I really am looking more for that conversational tone, where I'm enjoying the music, but I can also conversate with my friends, with my family, with those are my guests.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
And so what we've done differently is we've basically taken that huge speaker and broken it up into small little increments.
Yeah.
So now we have what we call these satellite speakers, and we take them and we spread them throughout the outdoor room, in different areas. So they're smaller. Sometimes it's groups of 4, sometimes it's groups of 8 or 16. It's usually a multiplier of 4. And that has to do with the math and the ohms, and I'm not going to get into that, but it has to do with the back end and how we power it. And then we'll have a sub that usually gets buried or hidden in the landscape, okay? And then a player that has to be somewhere around where, either near your TVs or near your other audio type equipment.
Right.
And so we're doing that, and a lot of times in the landscape in that outdoor room, if you're out there on any average afternoon, you have no idea that the audio is even there. So I have one of my clients that he loves this like hippie bongo drum with these birds that make this chirp noise. And literally, he's got this gorgeous landscape. It's really awesome. It's really tropical.
Yeah.
And he plays this music during the afternoon in his he calls it the tree palace. It's amazing. And it's super cool because when you're out there, you feel like you're in the jungle. Yeah. You feel like you're in this Costa Rican like rainforest.
Yeah.
And it's super cool. And you don't even know where it's coming from. You really can't see. Now, obviously, we know because we know exactly where to look for and what to look for. But it's buried. And so as you move through that landscape and through that room, the audio is very close and it's very specific so that you can hear it.